Welcome to Second Edition. I'm Kafina Santos.
And I'm Alex Jager. Coming up, a traditional celebration at the Legislative Assembly lights up the night.
Plus, Oil Kings fans celebrate Star Wars night at Rogers Place.
And how the weather is affecting winter businesses.
But first, worried Edmontonians may be changing the way they shop for the holidays. Shoppers are expressing concerns about mall safety for the holiday shopping season after a few lockdowns at local malls.
The shopping center is going into lockdown. Begin emergency lockdown procedures now.
This video was taken outside of Kingsway Mall last Tuesday. The mall was put into lockdown after a shooting outside Walmart. This comes just 4 days after a lockdown at West Edmonton Mall, after reports of a person carrying a gun. Police say suspects were arrested and charges laid in both incidents. These recent gun scares have some holiday shoppers, including NAIT students, concerned.
This makes parents scared to come to these kinds of places with their kids.
Let's say I want to get a quick snack. That incident happened. That would be really sad to see.
Stay aware. It's an ever-changing world nowadays, and things are dangerous more than ever.
West Edmonton Mall says it does lockdown drills to ensure shoppers know what to do in case of an emergency.
Alberta has more incentives for filmmakers to work in the province. The province says it's supporting the film industry within Alberta by spending $2.8 million in mentorship and post-production grants. The funding is helping finance 155 local projects.
For filmmakers who are coming maybe to shoot here to see like, oh, there's extra incentives, not, there's tax credits. There's also this mentorship thing that, people will be inclined to at least think about doing posts that aren't from Alberta in Alberta.
The post-production grant covers 25% of eligible productions up to $125,000, while the mentorship grant covers up to $335,000 for on-the-job training and shadowing.
While snow may be on the ground, the warm weather isn't helping winter businesses. December is one of the busiest winter times for businesses, but without the snowy weather for skiing, places like Sundance say they are selling more jackets than skis or snowboards. While Mother Nature did give Edmonton some snow, it has been over a week since then.
I think they need the snow to think about it. So a little bit of snow, 1 centimeter, gets people all excited about winter, and they remember it's time to go skiing or snowboarding, and in they come.
With the warm weather looking to stay around, and it's unlikely to go, more winter businesses could have a harsher December than normal.
Dozens gathered downtown to celebrate the annual Ledge Light-Up ceremony.
3, 2, 1, Merry Christmas!
The festive celebration had lights, music, and Christmas carol performance from the Monsignor Fee Otterson School Glee Club. The host this year was speaker Nathan Cooper.
It's so wonderful to be able to be here together, where we gather together with friends and family and loved ones and focus on the things that are important.
After the ceremony and photo ops with bright lights, the guests convened at the Visitor Center building for hot chocolate and cookies to enjoy fun activities, as well as a musical performance by the Mid-Sun School Band. Festivities will continue till early January.
Despite a warmer than average winter this year, people were still hitting the slopes at the Style Experience event.
And the light side and the dark side clash at Rogers Place for the Oil Kings annual Star Wars night. Our Tristan Shaw has more on this weekend's activities.
Thanks, guys. Duck foot, knuckle grabber, egg flip. These are all snowboarding terms that I don't really understand, but you don't need to know what they truly mean to appreciate the sheer talent that the adrenaline junkies at the Style Experience event put on display this weekend. Commonwealth Stadium was packed Saturday. Everyone was there to watch riders from all over the globe try to impress the judges with their wicked tricks. How'd they do it, you may ask? By launching themselves down a 160-foot tall ramp that spans 300 feet in length. It's almost 20 feet taller than last year's. The ramp, also known as Big Air, was covered in 500,000 pounds of fresh snow provided by Snow Valley and is the largest scaffold snowboard jump ever created. The ramp was clearly the main attraction of the event, but there were also shows by Ski Tour and Grandson during the intermissions, and also a rail jam. This year saw a lot more success compared to last year, and everyone attending was clearly having a good time.
Oh, it's great. Lots of high energy and great place for our kids and having a good afternoon.
I mean, so far so good. There's a lot of people here, a lot of things going on, and it's a killer event.
I think the whole system here, everything looks great. They got lots of entertainment for everybody. The music's great. It's fun to watch everybody having so much fun in Edmonton when we haven't had a lot of snow in a long time.
You know what? It's the energy. Everybody's having a great time. It's so much fun. It's neat to see everyone come together like this.
After what was an immensely successful weekend, Style Experience is planning to come back to Shredmonton and do it all over again next year. The force was strong at Rogers Place as the Oil Kings took on the Medicine Hat Tigers for their annual Star Wars night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Padawans all around, and welcome to the kingdom.
On the tail end of a back-to-back against the Medicine Hat Tigers, the Oil Kings looked to put their previous 8-2 loss in the past. A quick goal by Hodnett to set the tone early as the Oil Kings come out blazing. That's Hodnett's 4th goal of the season. A hard-fought first period is all for naught as the Tigers would put up 3 unanswered goals in the second, leaving the Oil Kings with lots yet to prove. A penalty shot is given, and it's exactly what the Oil Kings need. Woodward swings wide and comes in with pace, but bobbles the puck, and Zahara makes the easy save. The second would end 3-1. Halfway through the third, Woodward looks to redeem himself as he roofs this one to make it 3-2 Medicine Hat with still 10 to go. Tensions were rising as the Oil Kings looked to claw back into the game. But with only 4 seconds left on the clock, the Oil Kings called a timeout to strategize a last-ditch effort to tie the game. Unfortunately for them, it wouldn't go to plan, and the Tigers end up winning this one 3-2. We spoke to Woodward about how he bounced back and scored in the third after missing his penalty shot in the second.
Yeah, obviously it's nice to get that one in the third, and it's a bit of a letdown. The penalty shot doesn't go in there, and you work all week at practice to get breaks and stuff like that, and try to reset, and got a couple chances in the third, and then finally that kind of net front little garbage goal goes in, and it's obviously nice, yeah.
The Oil Kings will look to snap their 3-game losing streak as they take on the Swift Current Broncos this Friday. So this is a bit embarrassing, but I've actually never seen a single Star Wars film.
No, Tristan, you were the chosen one.
But everyone's seen Star Wars.
I know. I guess I'll just warp drive my way out of here.
That's not from Star Wars.
Oh.
After the break, our Ben Draper gives us an insight to an Edmonton coach making global headlines.
And an exciting return to Edmonton's largest indoor Christmas festival. We'll be right back. NATE will be implementing 7 actions to address gender-based and sexual violence.
Our Miriam Hassan sat down with NATE's gender-based education coordinator to discuss these new actions and how students can find resources and support systems here on campus.
NATE announced last week here in CAT at the vigil for the 14 victims of the Polytechnic Montreal tragedy that they will be implementing 7 new actions to address gender-based and sexual violence here on campus. I'm Miriam Hassan with Second Edition News, and today we'll be talking to the coordinator, Daly Lang, about these new actions being implemented. Thank you so much for having us today. We know NATE is implementing 7 actions. Can you elaborate on what those actions will be here on campus?
Yeah, there's quite a few different pieces. They were built with members all over NATE, so it's NATE-specific recommendations. I think the first one that's really big is having a permanent staff member. So having it sit on someone's desk rather than the side of people's desks, which really shows that this is long-term work that we have to do. So there's that one. There's actually making an action plan. So taking sort of the things we want to do as a NATE community and actually turning it into timelines and accountabilities and that kind of sense. So we have a way to move forward.
And so what are the resources available here on campus for students who've experienced gender-based or sexual violence?
Yeah, there's quite a few. So we found looking at NATE, there were resources, folks just didn't know which ones to access. So on a really foundational sort of first response, if you are wanting emotional help, all of our counselors here at NATE are trained to support around gender-based and sexual violence. If you're looking to explore what are your options for accountability, so say you want NATE to get involved, that is the Student Resolution Office. They're great for that. That doesn't mean you're making a formal complaint. It means you're sort of going in and looking for options. Let's say if the person who caused you harm is in your classes or things like that, and that you can access through the SRO. But your instructor can do it too. That's the secret that not everyone knows, is that instructors can make a lot of accommodations for folks. This work happens through relationship. And so often students will have an instructor, they'll have a staff member that they have a closer relationship with. And so in that sense, if every staff member knows where to go and where to get support, we'll have a better way of like connecting people in. And in time, that will also be students being able to be trained up and responding and accessing services for each other.
Great, thank you so much for having us today. I'm Miriam Hassan with Second Edition.
An annual Edmonton tradition has returned for another season with a new theme.
Glow is back at the Edmonton Expo Center, and our Fiona Sarita went to talk to the president about this year's show.
I'm Sarita, and I'm here at Glow, Edmonton's annual Indoor Lights Festival. I'm here to talk to Shannon Van Norman about this year's festival, the theme, and what other events are going on. So Shannon, what can you tell me about Glow this year?
Well, Glow is so many things. It's good for all ages. We're all indoors, but we bring a new theme every year. So this year's theme is the Jolly Jumble. So what it means is that Santa's elves have accidentally destroyed the Christmas tree that they were decorating. So you have to find all the elves that are hidden in the light show.
And you have different theme days as well, right?
We have all kinds of other fun events, like we have Enchanted Evening with the Princesses, we have Spider-Man Day, all kinds of cool stuff like that. We love the community that we have Glow at, so we try to work with the local charities. So here we have stars, we have Ronald McDonald House, we have Edmonton Autism, a whole bunch of different charity organizations. So we donate the coat check. So when you hang your coat, you're donating to that charity. And then we also have other opportunities within Glow, like you can leave a donation also at the Santa area, and those are also given to the charities.
So there's Glow going on in Edmonton, and there also is in Calgary as well, right? So all across Canada, does each show the same, or does it depend on which city you visit?
It depends on which city you visit. So we have quite a few different shows. So we bring a new show to the city each year, because nobody wants to go to the same show, year after year. And we have the new theme I told you about. So every show has a specific theme to it. And right now, I think we've got eight different shows. There's actually 3 Glows in Alberta this year. So there's Glow Edmonton, Glow Calgary, and Glow Lethbridge.
So is there anything else you want to tell us about what you feel Glow brings to Edmonton for the Christmas season?
I always say it really brings the Christmas spirit to Edmonton, and I know that I keep doing this every year because I love watching the people enjoy the show and the efforts we put in, because we are locally owned. But yeah, it's just pretty cool.
Thanks for joining me tonight at Glow, Edmonton's Indoor Lights Festival, which runs from today until January 1st every night. Merry Christmas and have a good night.
A former U of A women's hockey head coach, Howie Draper, is now the first PWHL New York head coach.
Our Ben Draper had the chance to sit down with Howie to discuss the brand new team and its inaugural season.
So I'm here with Howie Draper of PWHL New York. So Howie, just tell us a bit about the transition from being the head coach of the Pandas for over 20 years, and then now you find yourself coaching a brand new league.
Yeah, the transition has been exciting, obviously. And as you've mentioned, I've been coaching at the U of A for 26 years specifically, and this obviously it's brand new. The team's brand new, the league is brand new, so it presents a very unique opportunity for me to spread my wings and try something different and maybe add a little bit of a spark to my career.
Can you just tell me a bit about what it takes to start working with a brand new team that has never played together?
Well, obviously there's lots of challenges with bringing in 25 new players, and trying to help them see that they'll have to get on the same page and you know, in a relatively short period of time. But it's just at the outset trying to identify some values and some things that we can all agree upon to start off with. That gives us a foundation on which we can build. You know, try and identify some goals and some objectives, the things that we want to achieve as a group, and then it's just about, you know, building the tactics and the techniques and the systems that hopefully we can all agree upon that will help us find success.
What kind of things are you looking forward to? What's got you excited?
Well, the league itself it's an opportunity for young players to have something to look forward to in terms of a career in hockey. I think that first and foremost, that's very exciting. And just, I think for the athletes, that, you know, these are the top level athletes in their sport. And until now, they haven't had a chance to get together and play on a regular basis against each other, best on best. You have to think that chance to hone their skills while they're playing top of their game on a daily basis will make them better. So I think that's even going to elevate the female hockey game to even a higher degree.
Coming up after the break, we'll show you how to make delicious Christmas desserts.
And we've got a cool DIY project for you.
Welcome back to Second Edition. Coming up, we'll show you how to make some Brazilian cheese bread.
And then we have some holiday cooking. Kath, what's your favorite holiday treat?
I love candy cane bark. It's delicious. How about you?
My mom makes these wonderful peanut and chocolate cookies. Oh my gosh. I can't show you how to make them, but our Stephen Leong is set to show us a fun holiday DIY.
What's up, guys? It's Stephen for Second Edition. If you didn't already know, I'm a huge Atlanta Falcons football fan. So what I'm going to show you today is how to throw the football like a pro. So
What are you doing here?
We're not doing football. Skedaddle, get out of here. It's Christmas time. Hi guys, I'm Steve Leong with Second Edition. Snow has just fallen outside and it's starting to feel a little bit more like Christmas now. So instead of doing football related things, I'm going to show you how to make your own Christmas ornament DIY style. So earlier I went to the dollar store and picked up all of these supplies that cost no more than a $20 bill. So we're going to get started on making your own Christmas ornaments. We're going to start with the ornament, and we're just going to open it up just like that. And so for this ornament, I'm going to start by filling the inside with some of these foam balls. As you can see, they're Christmas colors, so that's fun. And so you can fill them up as much as you want. I'm going to make this one pretty full, just like so. Now we're going to close this back up. Sometimes it's pretty hard to close, but there we go. Once it goes in, it should just cover just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put on a stocking, we're going to say. So these just have like a little sticker. So we're just going to peel off the sticker and we're just going to put it just like that. So now you can see it's stuck just like that. And we're going to put on one of these cute snowmen as well. Same thing, there's just a little sticker. You just got to peel off the cover on the back, just like so. And we're going to put the snowman just like that as well. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually reopen it. I'm going to put in one of these balls. As you can see, they all ring like that. We're just going to put one inside like that. Maybe it'll give us a little bit of good luck this Christmas. Maybe Santa will want to come over to my house this year because he didn't last year. So there we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me make my own DIY Christmas ornament, and maybe this Christmas break you'll try making some on your own. For Second Edition News, I'm Stephen Leong.
I'm gonna start this video by having a coffee because this is how Brazilians eat pão de queijo. And today we're gonna make the most delicious pão de queijo in the city. Pão de queijo is the most delicious and the most famous Brazilian cheese bread. Are you ready? And to make pão de queijo is super easy. You just need 4 eggs, cheese, the amount of cheese you want, and this mix for pão de queijo that you can find in any Latin store here in Edmonton. So we're gonna start with our mix. We're gonna open this mix and then we're gonna put all of it in a bowl. Once you're done putting your mix in a bowl, we're gonna add the eggs. And now we're gonna add the cheese. Now it's time to mix everything until it gets doughy, and then you can make little balls. After you mix everything and then your dough looks like this, you're ready to put 200 milliliters of water to help to mix everything together. Okay. And when your dough looks like this, you're ready to make some little balls. So, my pão de queijos are ready to bake in the oven, and they're gonna look like this. Pão de queijo is ready, and I hope you like it. I'm Juliane Bodini for Second Edition.
That's all we have for this season of Second Edition.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the new year.